Alola, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Sword and Shield informational video series real quick. This is the last of all three videos. We're going to go over a couple more things that were revealed here on the website and in the trailer. First off, we'll start with the wild area, which actually I wish I had the map open, unless they show it right here. They don't have the map open, that sucks. Pretty much in the middle of, we're looking at the wrong trailer there. It's pretty much in the middle of the region. So the wild area, well, look at here, the wild area. So check out the natural beauty of the wild area. The wild area. There's a vast expanse of land in the Galar region, which is also known as the wild area. Wild area is full of nature as far as the eye can see, and it connects several different towns and cities. You'll find a greater variety of Pokemon living here and anywhere else in the Galar region. The Pokemon you'll run into will also change depending on things on the weather and location. So you might see something new every time. So speaking of the wild area, when they showed this off in the trailer, holy crap, I got so much Breath of the Wild vibes. I looked at this area, I'm like, this reminds me so much of Breath of the Wild. I'm not saying this game is going to be Breath of the Wild, it's not, but like looking at this, like, it's such an open world area. It's massive, it's huge, there's water, there's hills, there's mountains. You can go everywhere and just look for Pokemon and enjoy your finding. Like, it's not like a massive route by any means, it's just an area that you go and you search for Pokemon. Like, holy crap, it's awesome. And there's items and all kinds of things to do. I'm sure there's a ton of battles and stuff. You've got, oh man, you're surfing. Wait, look at this. You're actually on like a bicycle. That's so cool. The area can be reached throughout various towns and cities and will contain untamed wilderness. So you can come back here. So I'm guessing you're going to have to come back here multiple different times with different items and abilities and stuff. Like, so this is actually really good seeing this. This means HMs are gone. Or, well, I knew we knew they were gone, but this means even Pokeride is gone. Like, you're using physical manifestations of items. So that means I'm wondering if you're using like this water bike, I'm wondering if you're using like a pickaxe for stones, or if you're moving, you're moving things, you're breaking things with like actual physical objects. Like for dig, you're using a shovel, or for cut, you're literally just using a pair of shears. Like, I'm wondering if that's gonna be the case now that we see this. But anyway, back to the wild area, because I love it. It's so beautiful, and this tower is just like, it's so beautiful. I want to build this in Minecraft because of so cool it is. I love it. And then it also extends out into that desert area back there, so that's really cool. There's a Palmitoad. Look at that. Or that's a full-on Seismitoad. It seems that Pokemon you'll run into will change depending on the things like the weather and location. That makes sense. It really does. So the weather will be different, and they'll have different kinds of weather. Like, look at this. It's like a sandstorm. There's rain. I'm sure it's night and day. There's got a Palpitoad out here. There's a Tyranitar over there. This is such a cool thing that they've done. I think that this was much better than we expected. I expected this to be like a super like big route or something like that. It had like different branching ways. I mean, it's kind of like that, but it's like a super awesome area that you're going to come back to every so often. It's going to be like your training area. It's so cool. I think this is like better than I expected for this area. Have a look around the wild area. The wild area, you'll be able to control the camera. Wait, you have 3D camera? They did not say this in the trailer. You have 3D camera view in the wild area. Within this area, you have full camera access. You can this is, oh man, okay, that's much better. That's exciting to see full camera access. That's so cool. I'm guessing not in the area. If you're not in this area, you don't have full camera access. I'm sure it will still be pretty good, obviously, but this full camera access is insane. I'm wondering if that's what this is instead. This whole Y thing, if you like press Y, it like gives a specific amount of camera access. What is that? Is it a Bronzor? What the hell? It's a Bronzor. Yo, I don't think we've been able to catch Bronzor in a long time. What do you know? What do you know? That's cool. So that's the wild area. I'm excited for that. Like, holy crap, this is going to be probably one of my favorite areas in the game because there's just 3D access, tons of mons, things to find out and play with and stuff. Holy crap, I'm excited for this. And then speaking of the wild area, we've got this participate in max raid battles with other trainers. Max raid battles are a completely new battle format where you can team up with 3 other trainers and obtain down a Dynamax Pokemon. You'll get a chance to catch the wild Dynamax Pokemon that you face if you manage to defeat it. But don't get too overconfident. The Pokemon, the wild Pokemon, I'm going to call them Max. I'm just going to call them Wild Max Pokemon will remain in their giant form for the entire battle and will have other unique powers to boost. They won't go down easily. Only thing I'll remember in a group consisting of you is that your allies can Dynamax a Pokemon during the raid max battle, so close teamwork is key. Additionally, some things you can do in the wild area, like max raid battles, can become even more fun by connecting with other players. So basically, what this is like a way of online co-op, maybe not co-op, but like online play, but more than just battling and trading, right? I don't know if this is going to be like a feature where you can see the other Pokemon walking around, or the other trainer walking around in the area. That would be cool, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. I don't think that's going to be the case. I feel like it's just going to be you connect, like they'll be standing around a thing, like in the trailer they show like a whole bunch of beacons that are looking up. I swear if you don't walk by and don't get a haste 2 and speed, I'm gonna be angry. But they show a whole bunch of beacons that like showing up into the air, and like other trainers are standing around it. So I think that's what's gonna be, and then you just walk over and like join the quote unquote party, I guess, where they're battling a Dynamax Pokemon. So face wild Dynamax Pokemon together. We don't even need to read these. Basically, you can catch them, you can beat them. If you beat them, you can catch them. I think only one of you can catch them. Is the thing, so be careful on who catches them on, and only one of you can Dynamax a Pokemon as well. So that's also something you need to take into consideration when you're doing these things. So I don't know how often they'll be. They might be often. I don't know. So if you can catch them, I guess they're Dynamax. I don't know how it's gonna work. So it's gonna be interesting. The wild Dynamax Pokemon you'll face in max raid battles seem to vary based on where you are in the wild area. Weather in the wild area also changes every day, so you're ready to meet a variety of Pokemon. Okay, so basically it'll just like change depending on where you are and what the weather is. That makes sense. And you've got like a Max Steenie, a Max Lantern, all kinds of stuff. Team up with all sorts of people. You can join up with people near you to participate in max raid battles. You can also connect to Pokemon trainers around the world via internet and face Dynamax Pokemon themselves. If 3 trainers aren't available to protect a max raid battle, they will be automatically added to your site, or automatically added to your side. So it will just basically, like, you can do like with randos and stuff. I don't know if you can do this with friends. Knowing like Nintendo right now, they're not allowing that. So really, this may just be you have to do this with randos or people nearby you. So I don't know if it'll be with friends. I hope it will be with friends, because this will be really cool to face off against with people in your friend groups across the world. Because I'm obviously a member of the JFS, and I would love to do this kind of thing with all the JFS members. But it may not even be that case. So hoping, fingers crossed, that it will be online multiplayer with your friends, right? Not with just random. So anyway, that's about it for the whole trailer, for the whole thing, really. Oh wait, we got the ROTOM Dex. The ROTOM Dex is back, baby. Or the ROTOM phone. Any Pokemon that you find or catch during your adventure will have its information registered in the Pokedex. The Pokedex in these titles will actually be part of your ROTOM phone. Your ROTOM phone is also home to ROTOM, a Pokemon that can enter into various electronic devices, and your ROTOM phone can do a lot more as you serve your Pokedex. So basically, it's a smartphone with ROTOM in it. It's like the ROTOM decks, just smartphone form at this point. I wish I could battle with smartphone ROTOM now. I really do. This would be cool. It'd be so cool. So cool. For example, you can attach it to your bike to make it move faster on land or make travel on water. So ROTOM is going to be a lot of the things. And by the way, the bike's back subtly. Subtly, the bike's back, which is cool. And you can attach it to your bike to make it faster or travel across water. So I'm wondering, I don't think you could attach it to make it fly. Like, that'd be stupid. That'd be weird. That's really cool. And this is information they didn't say in the trailer, by the way. They just put it on the website. So it's information that's out there. That's really cool. I like it. The bike's back. Yes. Bike's back, baby. But anyway, I think that's about it for the trailer. There's not much else to really say. I'm just really excited. I'm just really excited for these games. Like, I'm just like ecstatic that these games are going to be amazing games to watch and play. Because, guys, like, this is just going to be so great. That I'm so excited. And by the way, November 15th is the release date. They didn't say that on the website, so I might as well mention that right now. But November 15th. November 15th, which is pretty early in the month, I would say. It's halfway through the month, basically. So we're getting this before Thanksgiving. We're getting this before Black Friday, which makes sense because you need to have this before Black Friday, really. But I am just ecstatic. I'm just ecstatically excited for these games because they're so cool, and there's just so many cool different features and new things in these games that just make it awesome. And the new art style is great, and it looks fantastic. And I just can't hold my excitement in that this game is just going to be so cool. It's just so beautiful. But anyway, I think I'm going to leave you guys off there. I appreciate you guys watching this quick little series. I don't know what else will come from this stuff, but I am excited, and I hope that you guys are excited as well. But anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.